Hello and welcome to Irish on Wrestling, Week 18, Part 1. It's Wrestlemania prediction time. As you can see, I'm dressed for the occasion, and I'm going to start off on the pre-show match, which is the Intercontinental title match, Wade Barrett versus The Miz. The rivalry's been okay, it's been going on for a while. They've had back and forth victories against each other. My prediction though is that Barrett is going to defend the title, go on through, and the rivalry won't end here at WrestleMania. I say Miz would have won the match if Ric Flair was meant to be part of it, which I presume he was, but with the sad passing of his son, he won't be able to attend WrestleMania. So I predict that Wade Barrett to defend the title against The Miz in a decent match on the pre-show. It'll last long because it's an hour-long pre-show for WrestleMania instead of the usual half an hour, so it's kicking off at 12 o'clock Irish time, and it should be a decent showing with the two guys. Then is a match I'm not really looking forward to. 2 Tons of Funk and the Funkadactyls against Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins. It's Brothers Clay, Sweet Tea, Cameron and Naomi, and it's Cody Rhodes, Damien Sandow, and the 2 Bella Twins, Nikki and Belle. Nikki, yeah. It's a terrible idea for a match. It really is. It doesn't make any sense to put this together, really. And it's going to be, I reckon it'll be the Bella Twins to pin, one of the Bella Twins to pin either Cameron or Naomi. They're going to pick. There's no reason for them to have come back if they're not going to win it. They're there to win and get into the Divas title picture. It's shocking that on the card so far that the Divas title match is none. Although I do think they're going to get put in to the next match, the tag team championship match, Team Hell No, Kane and Daniel Bryan against Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. I reckon that the Divas title will be on the line as well. Kane will get put in with Kane and Daniel Bryan, while AJ will get put in with Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston. I reckon it'll be a good match. I'm really looking forward to seeing Dolph Ziggler fight Daniel Bryan again, because they've had great matches, and I'm dying to see what Big E Langston can do, because he's been around a while and I want to see him show his dominance and beat Kane. It's going to be a good match. It's Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston to win in any way, even if AJ's not there. I'm going to predict that we're going to have new tag team champions leaving WrestleMania. I think it's a solid prediction. And the other last match I'm going to predict for this part of the show is Ryback versus Mark Henry. I'm actually really happy the way Mark Henry has been pushed since he's come back, because it was a big if would he go down to mid card or not because of his injury, and he hasn't. He's up there. He's fighting Ryback, and sadly Ryback's going to win. I'd love Mark Henry to win it and to continue his dominance, but it's just not going to happen. Ryback hasn't won at a pay-per-view in 5 months. Considering he was undefeated before he lost, it's a big shock. But Ryback's going to win, and he's going to. I wonder though if he'll mess up. I reckon he could mess up his shell shock finisher on Mark Henry. I don't think he's going to be able to pick him up. I don't think he'll win. He'll do that well, and it'll look terrible. But that's the end of this show. My predictions so far for WrestleMania are Wade Barrett to beat The Miz, Team Rhodes Scholars and the Bella Twins to beat Tons of Funk and the Funkadactyls, Dolph Ziggler and Big E Langston to beat Team Hell No, and then for Ryback to beat Mark Henry. I'll be back tomorrow and I'll be discussing Chris Jericho versus Fandango, Randy Orton, Sheamus and The Big Show versus The Shield, and the World Heavyweight Championship match Alberto Del Rio versus Jack Swagger. I'll see you then. Well.